This video is sponsored by OneFootball. OneFootball app makes it easier to keep up to date with the transfer news, scores and stats in one place. To download the OneFootball app, click the link in the description below.
I don't think we deserved particularly to win it. I thought they were both absolutely shite, to be honest. We had not a shot at target. That Lascelles header that took the deflection of Mitrovic was as close as we came. And it just screamed out the need for reinforcements come January, which obviously won't come because we haven't got an absolute pot to piss in.
Games like that against teams, you know, a lot lower down than us, not had a clean sheet this year, really struggling. I think they were on 9 points before the game, and you're playing at home in a must-win game really, and I can't remember a single clear-cut chance. I just thought the problem was you don't have anyone who just drops into that space, comes short. Do you know what I mean? Everyone's going long.
So we've got Lascelles to thank massively at the end for that. I'm pretty certain, what's his name, Kamara would have scored if Lascelles hadn't put that last-ditch challenge in. That was crucial. But yeah, I think we did all right today, to be quite honest, in my opinion. But it was just, again, we've got nothing up front. Rondon's trying to hold on to the ball, but the problem when Rondon's trying his best, we haven't got the players to run on to it after, like Perez and Atsu. Yeah, I wanted Atsu to start, but they weren't great. They need to hold on to it a bit more.
It was as if, well, we played as if we had to concede in order to actually start to play like we were going to score. That was incredibly frustrating. So I mean, Fulham going into this game, not a clean sheet at all this season. Just go for the win. Just go and get the goals. Then you can start to chillax. But we started to chillax from the first whistle.
It was awful, I thought. We can't be drawn at home to the likes of bottom side Fulham. Our home form has been awful all season, and this needs sorting out big time. The first half particularly, I could have sent a glass eye to sleep. I think the only credit I can give going in half time was getting a bottle of Diet Coke and a Twix. That was it. That's the only thing that I probably enjoyed throughout the game. The rest was just awful, unfortunately. We didn't even test their goalkeeper as well.
It was really dire. Brighton last season reminded me of, because we just can't get the shots on target. We try and score. We've got no creativity in that squad. Perez was awful. You need to bring Mutu on, Rafa. If you don't bring Mutu on, we're not going to win games. Rondon, he tried his best. And the referee today was awful. In Premier League referee, and he doesn't give us a penalty, which was Stonewall. It's Newcastle's season this season, because Newcastle, every decision is we're getting out. If it's a penalty, we'll not get it. And home games, we're not winning at home. Away games, we are. What's happening there?
I mean, it's the final third again. It was just where we were lacking. I mean, Rondon today had an off day. I think we should have probably put Moot on for Perez. Mankey obviously looks a lot more comfortable when there's three centre backs. I mean, I'd play 5 at the back again against Liverpool. I don't know, maybe they just dealt with Rondon pretty well. Stuff's happened before. You know, like teams getting their first away wins against Wales. I remember when Derby got 4 points off for when they had that embarrassing season. I mean, they did alright defensively, but it was more down to us being poor going forward. Just our luck, the Man City haven't passed 5-0 last 2 years. I have Edison, Laporte in my fantasy team, and then they just bottle it 3-2. Cheers, Man City, because you're probably just going to turn to Barcelona against them.
It reminded us of Brighton last year over the Christmas time when it was a ball 0-0. So say, our mate just absolutely, but honestly, not a GSC. We're going to be last on match of the day. Just shocking. It's just really boring.
Do you think we approached the game wrong with a 5 at the back system again?
No, because I've seen it in previous fan camps. I think we should play it at home, because I think we're better on the ball when we do play that. Just today, I don't think there was any urgency. So I think it was a boring game, because nobody would take the game by the scruff of the neck. So that's it really. That's all there is to it.
I was saying to Carl, the first half, he was actually in a pretty bad performance. He was maybe one of our better players. It wasn't anything fantastic, because we all know what Manquillo is. We all know that he's got limitations. But for mentioning Manquillo, I could mention a load of others. To me, Diame was probably the only one who had a set amongst them, to be fair. There were just lack of performances here, there and everywhere.
Like, you try and play it around the back of it, and then the crowd gets, a bit annoyed, and then you just go long and you rush it. I just don't think you can do that when you've only got Rondon up top. Like you can't blame Rondon for that. I think it comes down to, I think Rafa needs to have a little chat with the defenders and say, right, you need to settle, build it from the back, have a little bit of time on it.
We didn't test Rico enough in the Fulham goal, sorry. Yeah, it was just so frustrating. At least, I mean, at the end, if you have an opportunity, at least have a shot to test them. But yeah, we had a couple of half chances, but I can't think of once where we actually properly tested them, and that is really worrying.
Incredibly frustrating. You look at other results that have gone against us today. We're going into Christmas with a bit of a difficult situation here. You know, we've got Liverpool as well. You know, this was sort of, after the difficult start that we had, this is now the end of our reprieve from that difficult start, and I was sort of, you know, we need to be better. We need to be better. You know, after New Year, get the reinforcements in.
We could have been that close to giving it away right at the end. I don't think this thing at 5 at the back with the wing backs is working at home. I think it needs to go back to a back 4 at home. It's not working at home at all.
Would you like it away from home?
Yeah, I suppose it has been working away from home, but at home it hasn't. Something needs to change at home.
Well, we can't counter-attack at home. We've got to go all out and try and get the points, because if we don't get the points, we'll be down this season. Fulham and Newcastle are the worst teams in the Premier League that I've seen. Cardiff maybe as well. There's your bottom 3.
It plays into our hands away from home, because teams are more likely to come on here away from home, whereas at home we need to break the teams down. It's a similar problem we had in the Championship, mate. We spoke with you off camera about that, where this team's going to be sitting 10 yards back into their own half, and we have to then break them down. 5 at the back, does it really do that? I don't know, but yeah, we just really struggle to break them down the day they put 2 banks of 4 in front of wind. Us to break them down, we couldn't do it.
You can't just keep going long and long every time. We're just going long into Atsu and Richie, who aren't very big. If you're going to go long, hit Rondon's head every time. Otherwise, there's no point doing it. You know, not having that pace of Yedlin, able to make them runs in behind. But then again, Manquillo, he played all right in that last game. I just don't think we had it today. I just don't think we had that. I think we missed Shelby. We didn't have that cutting edge. That person can find that ball. Key, you know, he's trying to step up, but there's only so much he can do. And I think, you know, there's a bit to work on from today.
So we've got Liverpool up ahead. Can't see us getting anything out of that, especially with Mutu and Key now going to the Asian Cup. So our squad's going to be, the depth is going to be lacking a bit, which really worries me, especially even into the Watford game as well. Especially that Shelby's out. If once Key goes, we've got to play either Hayden or Longstaff.
Watford, possibly Liverpool. I think majority of will be writing that off. But unfortunately, I'll not be able to catch the games. Unfortunately, I'm heading on holiday on Boxing Day for 3 weeks. So
where are you going?
Australia.
Can we punch them right now?
To be fair, Rondon was up front all by himself with 10 yards between him and the closest midfielder, so lack of creativity, just lack of being able to bring the ball forward. I think Shaw's passing was way off today. Usually when we play well, Shaw's usually pinging passes left, right and centre. He couldn't pick a pass today, he couldn't beat the first man, so it could be, I'm not singling anybody out, but passing wise we were just absolutely abysmal today, mate, honestly. I think playing away and counter likes of Watford and Liverpool, it'll give us a better chance of getting a result, in all honesty, pal.